Good morning. It's the top of the hour. I'm Steve Johnson, and here is a look at the latest from the Dove newsroom. It's a fire almost the size of the entire Rogue Valley that's blazing in Southern California. California's Blue Cut Fire in San Bernardino County, a massive inferno that now has burned over 49 square miles with no signs of slowing down. It's only 4% contained at this point, and over 83,000 people have now been evacuated from their homes. Fire responders say it's burning with an intensity beyond anything that veteran firefighters have ever seen. California Governor Jerry Brown declaring a state of emergency for that region of Southern California. As the nation watches California in flames, fire officials in Oregon plead for the public to cooperate to not become a careless source of that fire. With the general public fire danger now at the extreme level, Oregon Forestry spokesperson Melissa Cano urges caution because of the fire danger.
We have been pretty lucky so far, but we are at that extreme fire danger level as of Monday. And right now the conditions are right. It's really hot, it's really low humidity, and the wind is constantly shifting, as you guys can see and probably feel right here. And because of that, it's prime time for a fire. And the only thing it's missing is an ignition source. And that's where those regulated use laws come in. And we're asking that people not be an ignition source.
Now, the fire danger continues as much of the southwest portion of the state is in a period of hot weather with dry afternoon winds and low humidity. A top Brazilian police official says Ryan Lochte and 3 other American swimmers were not the victims of a robbery as some of the athletes had claimed. Civil Police Chief Fernando Veloso says the 4 men became rowdy while at a gas station early Sunday after a night of partying. He says they were inebriated and broke down the door of a bathroom, a soap dispenser, and a mirror. He told a Thursday news conference that no robbery was committed against the athletes. They were not victims of the crimes they claimed, he says. He says police had interviewed the taxi driver with the men that night and 2 security guards who confronted them at the bathroom. He didn't say whether the guards pulled their guns on the swimmers, but says investigators had found no excessive use of force. Law enforcement officials talk about how the default place for the mentally ill is often the local jail. Well, doctors and caregivers say how they lack the resources to effectively help patients struggling from addiction. Congressman Greg Walden outlined some of the struggles of sufferers and the downsides to society for not getting help in a timely fashion.
We know in some of this gun violence or other violence, people driving cars into crowds or using machetes or whatever, if they're not just terrorist related, they most likely have some sort of mental illness that has not been properly treated. So this is the point. Let's get to the core issue of the problem.
One local way you can help support drug addiction recovery and mental health care is to come out to support the 2016 Drive Out Drugs Recovery Festival and Carnival for Foundations for Recovery happening September 9th and 10th at Harry and David Field. Let's take a look at the weather scene and what we can expect. Hot weather today, 104 in Northern California and Wairika. Tomorrow as well, and triple digits extending through Sunday. Moving into the Klamath Basin, 95 today and tomorrow, then only 91 Sunday, cooling down to 87 for Monday and Tuesday. As we head along the Oregon coastal area, 79 today, only 69 tomorrow, with a high of 67 expected Sunday. Moving into the Bend area of Central Oregon, 89 today, rising to 92 on Sunday, back to 84 by Monday. For Southern Oregon, the hot temperatures may be record-breaking. 109 expected today in the Medford area, 106 tomorrow, 102 on Sunday, out of the triple digits to 96 by Monday. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date here on the Dove.